This is my husband, Carlos. I have 4 kids. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters.
We've been through a lot together, and it's not easy raising 4 kids, to want the best for them. We really love our kids, and I'm just happy we're together. We had trouble with housing when the landlord where we were staying at sold the house. He gave us like a short notice.
We were living in that apartment about 2 years before we had to get out of the apartment.
We only had a little bit of time for us to find an apartment, and we couldn't find an apartment. We tried, we called different landlords. We tried to talk to them, explain to them we got 4 kids. The landlords would tell us that our credit score was too low. We had to make like 2 or 3 times the rent for us to qualify to get the apartment. We kept searching different places to see if we get an apartment, and we hit like a point that we couldn't find no apartment.
When I found out that I had to move, I was really worried about it, especially because my kids, where I have to go, where my kids gonna be sleeping at. And, it was like very hard for me.
At first, we had to call Dyfus, see if they could help us find somewhere to stay. All we could do is just house you in a hotel for a few days, and then you guys are adults. Y'all gotta find somewhere to go, and then y'all gotta find somewhere to house your kids. Dyfus was like, basically wanting to take our kids, and we told him just give us more time. We're gonna find somewhere. We called different shelters, we called different places to see if they could help us. Some of them didn't accept a family of 6, and then the ones that did, they didn't have no room for us. It was really bad. We tried to stay with my mother and her dad, and they were staying in a senior citizen home. Her mother and her father would tell us we could stay there, but then we had to be sneaking out the building because remember, it's a senior citizen building, and they would get in trouble, and if they find out, they will be evicted. So they were taking chances, so we couldn't really stay there too much. So we had to go out, stay in our car, and leave our kids with the grandparents. So yeah, I'd say like about almost 2 months we was in and out the car.
It was very hard because, we were like every day with them, It was like we couldn't have them, play with them, hug them. And we were used to, to go to sleep with them.
It started getting really cold. It's wintertime, it's really cold outside, and we were sleeping. We would leave the car on for a while to get some heat, but then, the gas. So we had to shut the car off, and then we was freezing. We had blankets, we was really, cold in there. And we would get up, and then we got to get our kids ready to go to school, like normal kids, and it's really hard.
Every day I used to cry. I used to, worry about the situation. And my kids used to see me, crying. They were like, "Mommy, are you okay?"
My kids, they're smart kids. Kids ask a lot of questions, so we had to tell them, be honest with them and tell them, look, we stand in the car, but everything's gonna be fine. Soon, we're gonna get help.
They used to get sad too, and it was a moment that they wasn't doing very good in school because of the situation. And, I used to tell them, concentrate in school. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna find a place, to be living at. Sooner or later, God is gonna bless us.
Yep. I guess God just helped us, and just family promises came. They called her, did an intake with them, and from there they put us in a house.
It was real amazing. It was a big house with 6 rooms. Very comfortable. We all got happy. My kids were excited for having a place to stay in.
They helped us, get our family back together. We had everything we needed for us to live comfortable while we was in our shelter.
They supplied us with the stuff that we needed, like food. They gave us clothing, towels, cleaning supplies. They even give my kids some toys, book to read, pajamas, anything that we needed, to be there in that shelter.
They gave us like information for us where to if we wanted to go to school, if we needed, like different places where we could go with job fairs, different resources for us to find work and to be comfortable. Babysitters while we work, they helped us with a lot. I'm a chef now, and I get paid decent money now, and thanks to Jacqueline and the staff here, I'm working to support my kids and to keep a roof over my head.
You come in with nothing, and when they help you, you are in a better position.
It took 6 months for us to find an apartment. We left the shelter, and Family Promise helped us get an apartment.
I'm very happy, very grateful for Family Promise, and I really appreciate it, all this time that they've been helping us.
They make us feel like family, and because everything since I've been to Family Promise is really, really great. It's like a dream come true. For this, Family Promise is the best.